had moments where I was like, why is this happening to us? What did we do to deserve this? It made me realize how strong I am. I'm Lisa Perry, I'm 34 years old, and I'm a 4th degree black belt in ITF Taekwondo. I started Taekwondo in 1995. My younger brother, David, started first, and I saw him break boards and thought it was really cool. And I guess it was love at first sight. I adored it, I became obsessed, and that's all I wanted to do. I guess I had some aggressive energy inside of me, and I was able to channel it in class, sometimes on my brothers, but that's how we started. I think the competitive aspect of it, that's what I really enjoyed. I'm a very competitive person by nature. I'm not super delicate, so I did ballet and I tried gymnastics, but it was so good for me to be able to kick and punch things, that outlet, that physical outlet, but it's in a controlled space, this safe space where you can let it all out and hit a bag or hit someone who's willing to be hit. I think is really fun. But competing and winning in competition, that was a feeling that I loved. And so I always wanted to continue to improve. And I became better than my brothers, I'd say. So that too was nice. That was my thing over them.
차렷! 경계! Taekwondo.
I keep with Taekwondo. I honestly think that at this point it's in my blood. You form habits in life. You might want to become healthier, so you start going to the gym, and these habits can sometimes last a few months, they can last a few years, but I've been doing this for the majority of my life. It's really hard for me not to do it. It's there. I don't know, I love it so much. It's my meditation to go and just train by myself sometimes.
Breathe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Diego and I met through Taekwondo, of course. That's what brought us together. And he opened his school actually in Ottawa in 2010. And after a series of unfortunate events, he was left running the school by himself. And in 2014, that summer, he reached out to me and said, hey, I want to start this new program at my school for kids 4 to 6 years old, and I think you would be great for it. So naive Lisa is wow, cool, that sounds so great, for sure I'll do it. Let's meet to chat, and we can plan it out. And we went for dinner, and that was it. Then we became inseparable, and then I became part of this school, and finally in 2017 we opened our commercial location together, which makes it feel more like mine, because I always felt I was borrowing it for a while, but now it feels like it's ours.
Bah! Okay, let's go. Bah. Move up, move. Side kick, bah, bah. Nice. Side kick, bah, bah. Very good.
Trying to manage a relationship with your spouse, that's a business relationship, a coach-student relationship, that is has all these different dynamics is extremely challenging. Somehow we make it work. I think we've learned slowly how to give and take. So in certain areas, like he calls the shots, in other areas I call the shots, where we try and play off of each other's strengths.
Uji.
Hello.
Oh my God, that was also really bad.
But you start very strong.
Yeah, I know. But I made like really stupid mistakes.
The only thing that you can do is focus on the breathing if you realize that you're going too fast.
I'm gonna have to be like overdressed all day because it's taking me too long to get warm.
We have been together like 24/7 for almost 2 years now, since my son was born. And you know, we haven't killed each other. We're still really happy together, and I think we kind of laugh about it sometimes that, you know, if we can endure this and everything else that happened in between, like, I think we're doing something right and we kind of fit.
Move it, move it. Go, go, go. Yes. Nice job. Okay.
Being a competitive athlete and a mom can be very challenging. I think that the mom side is the responsible side. I now think about my son when I'm going to compete. I don't want to get black eyes. I don't want to get a concussion. You know, I don't want to harm myself in such a way that I can't take care of him. So I constantly question myself why I'm still doing this competitively, at least. But at the same time, I think it's really cool for a child to be able to see his mom still competing, still training hard, still going out and like kicking butt in the ring internationally, because he'll be able to look back on that and say, like, you know, when I was just 9 months old, my mom competed at the World Championships, and like that's something I'm so proud of, that I was able to do that.
I'm grateful that I can continue to train, because a lot of moms, former competitors, were like, just wait, you won't be able to compete anymore, you won't be able to train anymore. And for me, that was like more motivation to show them that you can still do it. It can be distracting. Sometimes my practice ends up being shorter. Sometimes he's really good, it's longer. Sometimes we have help, and that's great. But I think it's good for him to see it too. You know, he's super active, he has active parents who are helping each other, and so I think it's a nice family activity. Good job!
You gonna show me a punch now? Kick, kick. Show me a punch. Wow, nice.
We're gonna fight. Hooah!
Santi was born in July 2018, and I guess at the end of August, Diego, he had gone for like a series of tests due to a lump that he had on his collarbone, and he got called into the doctors. And I don't know if I was just like totally ignorant. I didn't even think of what it could possibly be. He went to the doctors by himself and was like blindsided by a panel of 4 or 5 doctors, a full team, and they told him that he had a cancer diagnosis. So this was an angiosarcoma, which is a usually very aggressive tumor that attacks the blood vessels. So they had to do surgery immediately, like ASAP. I think I went into kind of autopilot because this all happened when my son was only a few months old. And I had no choice but to kind of be strong through it all. I had my, 4 or 5 month old son, and I had Diego who couldn't walk, couldn't like sit himself up on his own, needed help with that. So I was left to do absolutely everything, teaching classes, running the business. I think that emotionally, you go into like self-preservation, and I don't know, what are you gonna do? You can't change it. It's a really bad situation. It made me realize how strong I am. It made me realize how much is out of my control. So between having a baby and then this, I don't stress nearly as much as I used to. So it was a huge growing experience for me. Santi notices the scars on his body, sees everything. His leg, it's like there's a big hole, like basically in his leg, big scar on his chest, and Santi knows. And I'm sure he's gonna have to explain that, and he'll have to explain it many times over the course of his life. Kids are curious, So it's something you can't escape. That's like forever now with us. Every day, some days are better than others. Some days are better than others for him, and but it's been a roller coaster for sure. And I think it's gonna be like that forever. I think one of the reasons that I can cope with these things, with Diego having cancer, with running the business and all these challenges, is because of martial arts. Like, I started Taekwondo when I was so young, and it teaches you to have indomitable spirit and to never give up and persevere through everything. And it makes you so mentally tough. If you can endure like 3 hours of super intense training with your heart rate like way up, and sparring through injuries and getting punched in the face and whatever, like anything you face in life is gonna be easier than what you have to do in the ring. So I think that it prepares people so well for life events. It's like totally transferable to everyday life, and not just combat, not just self-defense, but like mental toughness. The skills that you learn through martial arts can definitely help you. Problem solving, coping mechanisms, yes.
The night before a competition, usually I just try and relax a bit, stretch, like stay loose. It's all about moving the body, reminding the body this is what you're gonna do tomorrow. This is our game plan and whatever. Especially I think being an instructor and a coach, I know that I'm gonna be busy all day coaching my students, getting them ready. So that time is like crucial for me to kind of set the tone for myself.
He's awake.
For sure, he's awake. And then my mom is gonna be like, what are you doing?
Just slowing down.
Hola! Santi! Hi!
And he's waving. Can you see him wave?
No, because you're doing the
I don't know how to position the camera.
yeah, I know.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh no, now he's crying. Oh, what? No, she hung up. That's the worst ending. Why is he crying? It's hard. You want to bring them with you, and now I'm grateful we didn't, because the venue is so small that that would be crazy with him tomorrow. So it's for the best. Yeah.
I woke up feeling pretty good. I'm excited. I'm always nervous. I've been competing for like 20 years, and I still get nervous, and it'll be worse this afternoon. But I try and feel it more as excitement versus nervous in like a negative kind of way, to sort of fuel my sparring, fuel my patterns. So it's good. I texted my mom actually. I asked her, he's still sleeping, but he's in her bed.
He just woke up. I just saw a text from your mom.
Oh, it just came in? Okay.
Yeah, he just woke up.
He just woke up now. So, I mean, yeah,
You look very good.
7:45, that's really good.
We have this amazing opportunity through coaching to set a really great example for kids. I think as women especially, we have so many girls in our school, and I love being able to make an impact in their life and show them, you know, what Taekwondo has taught me, to be confident, to persevere, to be tough, to be physical, you know, to be able to do these like non-traditional things. So I really truly look at coaching and teaching as an opportunity to do something really, really cool. I love the feeling of being with my students at events. We're like a family, having everyone there, and they're all asking their questions because they're all nervous and whatever, and they're just like, they're looking at you like you are so important, you have so much to say, and I don't know, you have to handle that situation very carefully, I think, because we do have more power than we think we have, so it's important to be a good role model and think about what you're saying. I love seeing that there are still many, many kids taking up these cool activities. When I step on the mats before any match, I just kind of like focus on myself. I'm like, okay, Lisa, like it's go time. And now, since I'm a mom, I'm like, do this for Santi. That like right away, I'm like, do this for Santi, do this for Santi. And I get like emotional even by myself sometimes. Like I'm just standing there and I can feel like I can feel the tears, but it just gives me a bit of an extra push.
How do you feel?
Good.
Good?
Okay.
Let's go. No. Hacele 1, 2. Ya, ya, eso, bien. Seguí, seguí, seguí. Excelente. Don't spin anymore. Move to the side.
Yeah.
Don't spin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Move to the side. Ahora. Bien, Lisa. Muy bien. Seguila, seguila, seguila. Seguila, seguila. Excelente, seguila.
Judges, score.
Muy bien. Good job.
I'm so happy I was there.
Good job.
Yeah. It was always a good fight with her every time. We pushed each other. If there's always like this post-fight adrenaline rush, you almost get a high after, and whether you win or lose, I find I always feel this. Like I would compare it to like a runner's high, same idea, because you wonder why would we keep going in to get ourselves punched in the face and beat each other up, but you feel so good after, and I think especially for women, it's a unique rush because it's not socially acceptable for women to fist fight and get into physical altercations. So when you're in that controlled environment, like Mackie, Kristen and I, we pound each other and we're friends after, we feel good. We're both like, yeah, let's do it again next week. So women that go in there with the same attitude of like, this is a sport, I am choosing to fight, I am choosing to hit you and allow you to hit me. And actually, when we bow in Taekwondo, when you say Taekwon, Tai means to kick and smash the foot, Kwon means to do the same with the hands. And when you bow and you say Taekwon, that's like saying, I'm sharing my hands and my feet and my body with you. So to train with other women that are willing to do that without taking it personally, I'm very grateful for that.
I would love for every woman to join Taekwondo, regardless of their age, regardless, of their background. I think that it's a sport that's very accessible. We have the physical side of it, we have the philosophical side of it, there's self-defense. I think women need to realize that it's okay to be aggressive, and it's okay to be intense and physical. And I always think you can still be as girly as you want and still kick butt. That's fine. You can do both those things. I think a piece of advice that I would give to any young girl or boy or anyone who wants to start Taekwondo, but I think especially girls, is to just go try it. Maybe it seems a little bit intimidating and it is scary, but go try it, and especially sparring. We have girls, they love Taekwondo, they love training, they love doing the patterns and the kicking, and they're scared to spar. But you're safe. You're in a really safe place, and if you're at a good school, you shouldn't get hurt. And it's a very, very fun activity, and I think you should just try it. Try it for a week, try it for a month, whatever. But go in and try it, yeah.